Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action here at Gulfstream Park. We have 10 races on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello. He'll give you the scratches and the changes.
Racing at Gulfstream. Slow starts for Leo Fong in my right hand. Quick starts for the three favorites. Chipper Me Timbers along the rail, tapping out of tune in the middle, and up on the outside, Insanity It Seems. These three almost in lockstep here as they race to the half-mile point. Fourth at the inside, Decisive Pride. On from fifth, it's Art and Design. A gap of 2 to Devilment. He races outside of Go-Go Santee with Mischief Exposed and Sfar next. Out the back early are My Right Hand and Leo Fong. To the far turn they go. They've drilled a quarter, 21-2 here. Up between horses, tapping out of tune for a narrow lead. Outside, it's Insanity It Seems. Inside, that's Chipper Me Timbers. Running home with just off the speed, while fourth at a big price is Decisive Pride. The rest are far back, led by Devilment, and they're in the lane. Tapping out, a tune, striding with the lead. At the rail, it's Decisive Pride who tries to spring the upset. Decisive Pride is gaining at the rail. Decisive Pride is 45-1, and he's up to win it. Decisive Pride beats Tapping Out of Tune with Insanity It Seems third. Then it was Devilment and Sfar, 56-4. And they're off. Picture perfect start. From the inside, Jet Wings gets the first call. On the outside, I'm a Lucky Man, and these two race on. They're a length and a half in front of Mamba on 3, who's together with Bella Future, who's in the white blinkers at the inside. Out in the middle goes Unraptured. From between horses, Competitive Saint, the early trailer, Elusive Edge. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Jet Wings on the inside. I'm a Lucky Man on the outside. They continue to spar. Good trip here for Bella Future, third within 4 lengths of the lead. A length in front of Mamba on 3. Johnny V begins to get after Competitive Saint to launch his bid. Unraptured is next and Elusive Edge is last. They have a quarter of a mile left to go, and they have Jaramillo, and I'm a Lucky Man as the target. They put away Jet Wings. Off the inside comes Bella Future, splitting horses Competitive Saint. Off the turn in the stretch drive, there's an eighth of a mile to go. With the advantage, I'm a Lucky Man. Competitive Saint runs at him from between horses. Outside, Mamba on 3 with Bella Future. Final 16th of a mile. Competitive Saint, he has the lead. Here comes Elusive Edge, and a big number. Here's the wire, Elusive Edge. From downtown at a giant price, Elusive Edge ran down Competitive Saint in 102-4. They're in the gate. They're off and running. Level beginning. In the middle, Cruising was quick into stride, moving out the rail. Praiseworthy's on the go. Out in the center also with speed is Regular Army as they run out of the chute. It's Cruising who puts ahead in front, but Regular Army is going to take the advantage. These two race on. They've gone 2.5 better than Flat Cap, who's now third. Up on the inside, it's Praiseworthy, who's an early fourth. This big favorite, Midnight Maestro, is last of the 8 here. He's about 10 lengths off the lead. Passing him both Highland Peak and Last Shall Be First. The quarter time was 24-4. Not too taxing a tempo for Regular Army. He's in front, and in front to the half-mile point under Edgard Zayas by half a length. Cruising is second. Flat Cap is third. Highland Peak making progress for Boulanger, fourth on the outside. Praiseworthy is toward the rail fifth. A gap of 5 to Last Shall Be First, and 2.5 more to Midnight Maestro. No panic signals given by Irad Ortiz Jr. yet, but he's a long, long way behind. The opening half mile was 49 seconds flat, and Cruising just moved, and now he's in front. Regular Army is second. Flat Cap Cap is third. Praiseworthy is fourth. Island Peak's bid is stalled. He's backpedaled in fifth. Last Shall Be First is still second last. And folks, this favorite is still last, Midnight Maestro, and he hasn't made any progress. They pass the quarter pole and turn for home. Luis Saez and Cruising come away with the lead. They lead by 2. Here's Praiseworthy up the inside to try to go get him. From the inside and backpedaling Regular Army, they're an eighth of a mile out. Praiseworthy tries to pick up this leader, and that leader is Cruising. Cruising at the 16th pole is in front. It's Cruising, and Luis Saez driven out to win it. Cruising on the board at 5-1, does it by 2.5. Second, Praiseworthy. Third was Flat Cap, and Midnight Maestro galloped up for fourth in 141-1. They're off in the Curlin, Florida Derby. After 3/4 in 112-1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. Good start. They're across the course early with My Boy Rocky, one of the first into stride. Moving up now is Quizler on to challenge. Out the center goes Fighting Words into the top flight. Mixing it up with them and emerging with the advantage is Secret Bajent Man in the run to the first turn. These top flight horses have 3 on Bolt to Run and Dual Income. They're the 2 favorites, followed outside by Damache Gras, then Ruiz Jr. No speed at all from Stone Cold Flex. He's last a long way. The opening quarter was 22-4. My Boy Rocky on the inside, Secret Bajent Man on the outside, and they're heads apart. Fighting Words gets a good tracking spot in third for Jaramillo, a length and a half better than Quizler. He was sharp out of the gate and settles in fourth. Followed fifth by a well-settled Bolt to Run. Cafleon has him 4 lengths off the speed. Dual Income is at the rail ahead of Damache Gras. Then it's a rating Ruiz Jr. He's a bit keen here. Through a 48-second half-mile, Stone Cold Flex has not been out of last. He's still a long way behind as they make their way to the final half-mile. 3 wide now, Fighting Words going after My Boy Rocky and Secret Bajent Man on the top end. Quizler is next. Dual Income is at the rail. Given the green light to launch a bid is Bolt to Run on his outside. He's being asked to quicken and hasn't yet. 2 back to Damache Gras, then Ruiz Jr. and Stone Cold Flex just not having a good day. He never picked up his feet and has last a long way. They run to the top of the stretch. Secret Bajent Man still has a narrow advantage. He's a giant price. On the outside, it's Fighting Words who's right alongside. 2 back to Quizler. Dual Income finds his best stride and comes on next. They come past the 8th pole. Secret Bajent Man, but Dual Income going 2 to his 1 now. Dual Income surging forward. Irad Ortiz Jr. and Dual Income to win it. Quizler second, Secret Bajent Man third, then Damache Gras and Bolt to Run in 141-2. And they're off. Messy start for Poulton and OT. It was a quick break from the outside for the favorite Mish, who heads off for the early lead. Hurricane J is going to run with him. Up between horses and taken back is Gatsby as Seminole Chief gets started on his outside. Then Poulton and OT, and the trailer is St. Tappet. And the run to the half-mile point, Hurricane J and Mish, their heads apart for the lead. Seminole Chief is out in the center, a joint third. Poulton and OT is in between, or rather on the inside, and in between horses it's Gatsby. The trailer is still St. Tappet. They went the opening quarter in 22-1. It's a contentious pace on the top end, and it's two of the betting principals who are 1-2. Mish now strides ahead of Hurricane J by half a length. Hurricane J under pressure by Egan to try to stay with him. Seminole Chief is 3 wide third. He's not gained any ground. Gatsby between horses. Polton and OT is at the rail. So at this stage, it's Mish's race to throw away. Irad Ortiz Jr. in the gray. Mish off the turn through a 45 1/2 mile. They're an eighth of a mile out. They're roused on the top end, and they're kicking clear. Gatsby's going to try to catch Hurricane J for second. He just did, but at 6-5, put a ring around Mish. Mish, an authoritative fifth race winner. Gatsby is second. It's going to be very close for third. Can't call it between a charging St. Tappet and a retreating Hurricane J in 111 flat. And they're off. Slow break, knock-knock joke. Quick start, Art Fair from the rail, comes out firing and goes looking for a clear lead and gets one. Up into between horses, Big Boy Jack is rushed forward to take second. Replevin, he's at the inside third. Race favorite Encanto is up on the outside. Then Lawler. The two at the back are Knock-Knock Joke and Shifty Gold. To the far turn they go. Johnny V. Art Fair, a length and a half in front. Big Boy Jack is chasing from second. 3 wide Encanto is now third. Replevin is there fourth, trying to run in from the back. Here's Knock-Knock Joke between horses. Lawler 3 wide and Shifty Gold is last. They reach the top of the stretch. Art Fair has the lead. 3 wide and Encanto. He's charging hard now. Back to third, Big Boy Jack. Off cover, Replevin is running back to the inside. Knock-Knock Joke. They're off the turn. They're in the stretch drive. They have Art Fair as the target. He's still finding on the top end. He has the lead by 2 with an eighth of a mile to go, and Canto's not getting him. He might lose second as Art Fair is 3-1 and long gone. It's Art Fair and jockey John Velasquez to win it for trainer Mark Cassie by 3 in the end. Replevin is second, third Encanto, fourth is Lawler in 103-2. And they're off. Good start at the rail for Kizzy, who's ridden for some forward position. Splitting horses now. Barbara's on the go. Outside, Weehawken comes away in the top flight and looks to angle over. In those bright colors, it's Love Mommy Love down toward the rail with Party Shaker on her outside. She's about 4 lengths off the lead. A length and a half to Love Her Lots, who saves ground inside of Okay Fine. Out the back early include Royal Dame and Carrington. As they run around the first turn, Novella is last. They went 23-1 for the opening quarter, and the leader is Barbara by a length and a half. Weehawken is second, Kizzy is third. Party Shaker fourth from Love Mommy Love. That Okay Fine, moving up on the outside. In between horses, that's Royal Dame. Moving out the inside, that's Love Her Lots. Novella's on the outside, and now the trailer is Carrington. The opening quarter was 23-1. It's a stiff tempo for Bomb Barbara, who has it by a length. On the outside, Okay Fine, going on a backstretch blitz. That'll force Irad to move on the favorite Weehawken if he wants to keep his spot. So Weehawken's in the two-path, and on to challenge long shot Barbara for the lead. From behind the speed, Party Shaker far outside Novella. Kizzy needs room at the rail. Love Her Lots getting started. Love Mommy Love got shuffled back. Gaffleone trying to decide who he wants to follow through traffic. They move by 3/4, and they complete 3/4 in 111-2. Who do you like here? Off the turn in the stretch drive, it's Novella. Carrington is trying to run home for the back. Love Mommy Love spies a gap toward the rail. In between horses, it's Okay Fine. Love Her Lots on the stand side. 16th to go. They're swarming in. Love Mommy Love gets through at the rail. Love Mommy Love. Gaffleone followed the right ones through traffic. they're off. Great start for Union Trail, who hits the ground running with Playground Legend moving up on the outside. Cuban Thunder is widest of all, and Sheriff Ali comes away in fourth. Down at the inside, it's Kid Cairo working 2.5 better than Mugatu. The early trailer is Il Siciliano. Around the first turn they go. Union Trail by a length and a quarter. Playground Legend is second. Kid Cairo is third. Cuban Thunder on the outside in fourth from Sharif Ali, who comes away in fifth. Down at the inside, Mugatu is an unhurried sixth, and seventh and last is Il Siciliano. They make their way by a quarter in 24-1, and they head down the backstretch now. Lionel Reyes has Union Trail well settled on the top end. He's a length and a half in front. Playground Legend is second from a patient Kid Cairo. He's drafting along at the inside. Followed outside by Cuban Thunder. Then Sharif Ali and Mugatu and Il Siciliano in the blue blinkers a bit closer at the back. They went 48 and 3 for a half-mile speed. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. The leader is Union Trail. He's been sharp so far. He's 3 furlongs from home and 2 on top. Into second, Kid Cairo. 3 wide, that's Cuban Thunder. In between horses, Playground Legend. Launching to the clear is Sharif Ali. Shown open racetrack by Gonzalez, 4 wide. Mugatu is next, and Il Siciliano yet to pick up his feet. They've got to Union Trail now through 3 quarters in 1:12 and 3. Union Trail has the lead, but for how long as Cuban Thunder draws up alongside. Back to third, that's Sharif Ali. Down the center, and Kid Cairo coming on. Union Trail had something in reserve, and he's kicked again. Now he's a length and a half in front of Cuban Thunder, who can't reach him. Kid Cairo's too far away. Excellent job of rating from Lionel Reyes, and the winner is Union Trail. Union Trail by almost 2. Second, Cuban Thunder. Third was Kid Cairo in 1:39 and 3. And they're off. Equivoque broke to the outside, but broke near the lead. On the far outside, Morgan Point. Down at the rail goes Thought in the run to the first turn. It will be Equivoque with the advantage now almost a length. Here's Catalytic moving to take him on and move to a flanking position in the clear. Down at the rail, Thought, Heartened between horses. Morgan Point out wide, and the trailer is Lightning Tones. They make their way around the clubhouse turn. They're chasing Louis Saez and Equivoque, who have the lead by a half a length. Moving up on the outside, Catalytic is there second. Farther out, Morgan Point. Heartens in the blue color, rather green colors between. Thoughts at the rail, and Lightning Tones is last. They make their way down the backstretch. The opening quarter was very, very controlled, 24 and 3. And with the advantage, it's Equivoque in front by about a neck. On the outside, it's Catalytic from second. In between horses, that's a patient Heartened. Out in the center, Morgan Point toward the rail, Thought, and the trailer is Lightning Tones. They went the half in 49 and 2, and they get ready to swing down to the far turn. They do go to the first finish line here. Equivoque has the lead. From between horses, Catalytic is there second. 3 wide, Morgan Point third. Not asked to run yet is Heartened from fourth. Outside, that's an improving Lightning Tones, and Thought gets the shuffle toward the rail. Equivoque starts to put on some speed and tries to string him out as they run to the top of the stretch. Equivoque by a neck, working harder to go after him. Catalytic, Morgan Point, 3 wide, 4 wide, Lightning Tones. Heartened has been out-kicked so far as they run to the short stretch of the first finish line course. Up front, the leader is Equivoque. Hearten's going to get a rail run. Equivoque's working off the inside. Catalytic, Lightning Tones, Morgan Point, they're swarming. It's Morgan Point kicking on. Catalytic's right with him. Catalytic and Morgan Point. Lightning Tones down the center. They come home for the wire. It's Catalytic and Morgan Point. It's a win photo at the first wire. They're off. And runners away. Good start for Mama Kim with a rail drawn. She'll reach out for the early speed with World Traveler moving to take second. Center stage away in the top flight. Miss San Gabriel's on their outside. Marching forward and a bit keen is Diamonds for Lily. Saving ground is Lady Emily Catherine. She's racing about 4 lengths off the lead. Gossiper got over all the way to the rail from post 11 and somehow got inside of the favorite Dia Matrona. Then Mexican Sugar and Current Situation toward the back of the field. The quarter time was 23-4. To the backstretch they go. Louis Saez and Mama Kim on top by a length. World Traveler second. Diamonds for Lily at the inside third. Center stage is there fourth. Lady Emily Catherine races from fifth. Outside sixth, that's Miss San Gabriel. Then it's a length back to Dia Matrona racing together with Gossiper. Another 2 back to the 2 trailers, Current Situation and Mexican Sugar. That's the 10 of them through the opening half mile of 48 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Mama Kim leads by half a length. Latched on to her second. World Traveler poised to strike. At the rail, it's Diamonds for Lily. Outside center stage. From the outside, Miss San Gabriel. Looking for room with run is Lady Emily Catherine. Red colors. She needs a little racing room here. Outside the favorite, Dia Matrona has been called on by Irad to try to launch a bid. 6 lengths to raise. A quarter of a mile to raise it. And Mama Kim to catch. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Mama Kim responding to urging with work to do. From between horses at center stage. Outside Miss San Gabriel. Center stage and Miss San Gabriel. Center stage is very game. Center stage is 25-1. And she earned every yard of that.
That wraps up Sunday racing here at Gulfstream Park. We're back with you on Thursday afternoon for a big week of racing. On Saturday, we have Pegasus Preview Day. Come and join us next week for a lot of fun.